Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Trello cards for BigCommerce order purchase. So I am an owner of a business and I manage the online store of my business with the help of BigCommerce. Here my objective is that as soon as a new order is going to be created in my BigCommerce account by any of the customers, I want to create a card of that same order in my Trello account so that I can track the shipping process of the order that is placed and my team can also be aware of the shipping process. Now, doing this manually is very time consuming. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Trello cards for BigCommerce order purchase. I run an online store on BigCommerce and automatically want to create a Trello card on each new order to track the entire fulfillment process. The card moves through the stages like processing, packaging, and shipped, ensuring timely and effectively delivery updates. Each card contains key order details, which is going to help us to manage customers' communication efficiently. This streamline approach keeps everything organized in one place, making it easier to track order progress and handle follow-ups, ultimately enhancing customer satisfaction and improving workflow efficiency. And we are going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Create Trello Cards for BigCommerce Order Purchase. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I have created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down, select the folder in which you want to save this workflow in, and then click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Trello Cards for BigCommerce Order Purchase, and over here there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step and multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, I'm going to select it as BigCommerce. As with the help of BigCommerce, I manage my online store, and I want that as soon as a new order is going to be placed by any of the customers using BigCommerce, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response of the new order being placed. For the trigger event over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as new order created, as whenever a new order is going to be created in my BigCommerce account, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. Okay. After selecting the trigger application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else select the existing connection. After that, over here it is asking for the client ID, access token, and the store hash key right over here in order to connect BigCommerce account to Pabbly Connect. So now let us follow the steps given here below to have the access of the client ID, access token, and the store hash key right over here. Now in order to have the access of the client ID and access token, we need to create an API account in our BigCommerce account. In order to create an API account, go to this API account hyperlink right over here. As you're going to do that, you are going to land towards the API account section right over here. As you're going to land on this page right over here, what we are going to do is we're going to create a new API account. For that, click on this button right over here. It is asking for us to give the name to our API account. For the name over here, I'm going to give it as New Orders Placed. This is the name of my account. Okay. After that, over here, it is asking for some permissions that we are going to give to this API account that we are creating. In the help desk, it is mentioned that what authorizations do we have to give. We have to give to the content content, customers, information and setting, marketing, orders and products. So let's give some authorizations over here. For the content, I'm going to modify the authorization. Customers, I'm going to modify the authorization. Information and setting, marketing, orders, and over here if I'm going to further scroll down, as for the products as well. Okay, you can give the authorizations to other applications right over here according to your requirement. After giving all the needed authorizations, I'm going to click on the save button. As I'm going to do that, you can see over here we have received the API credentials. This is the client ID. I'm going to copy the ID from here, paste it right over here. For the access token, we have the access token which is right over here. I'm going to copy it and paste it right over here. Okay, after that it is asking for the store hash key. If I'm going to go back to my account, you can see right over here, this is the URL of our BigCommerce account. Okay, in the URL next to the store and to my bigcommerce.com, this is the store hash key. I'm going to copy it and paste it right over here. Okay, then I'm going to click on this save button. As I've done that, you can see the BigCommerce account has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. As the connection has now been done, next it says save and send test request button. As I'm going to click on it right over here, you're going to see it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now over here, as it is saying waiting for webhook response, we're going to check whether BigCommerce has now been connected to Pabbly Connect or not. In order to check, what we're going to do is we're going to do a test purchase we're going to create a new order in our BigCommerce account, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the new order being created or not. Okay, so now let us create a new order. So I'm going to open that. So this is my page right over here in which I'm buying this product chair right over here. This is the product that I'm selling in my business. So now let's place the test order of this product. For that, click on this add to cart option, proceed to checkout. And now we're going to place the order. For the email over here, I'm going to write in a dummy email, smartperson12@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to click on this continue button. Over here it is asking for shipping address. Firstly, it is asking for the first name. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as Person12. It is asking for the company name. I do not require the field. I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. For the address over here, I'm going to write it as 12 Newtown. Okay, it is asking for the city right away. For the city over here, I'm going to write it as Indore, country as India, state as Madhya Pradesh, and for the postal code, I'm going to enter a dummy postal code. Okay, I'm going to click on this continue button. Next, after that we are going to do a test payment right over here. As this is a test purchase right over here, it is asking for the test payment. I'm going to fill in the dummy details right over here. So these are the dummy details. After, I'm going to click on this place order button. As I'm going to do that, it says thank you Smart, your order number is given right away. This means the order that we have created has been placed successfully. As the order has now been placed successfully, I'm going to open my workflow, scroll down over here. You can see that we have received a response of the new order being created in our BigCommerce account. In this response, you can see I've received the data ID. As the order has now been successfully created and we have received the response of the order creation in our BigCommerce account over here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we have not received the details of the order in this response right over here. We have to have the details of the order that is created. In order to get the details of the order with the help of the order ID, we are going to set up our action step. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select again it as BigCommerce. And for the action event, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select as get order by ID. Okay, as we're going to get the order details that has been placed in our BigCommerce account with the help of the ID that we have received. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which I'm going to select the existing connection, but if you want, you can add a new connection. Then I'm going to click on this save button. As I've done that, it is asking for the order ID with the help of which we are going to receive the order details. For the data of the order ID, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field right over here, you can see it was the previous step of this workflow. As I'm going to click on it, this was the previous response. In the response, we have received the data ID, which is the order ID. So I'm going to select the data ID from my previous response. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. After that, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button after mapping the data. And as I've done that, you can see right over here, we've received the response of the new order that we have created that was placed in our BigCommerce account. Okay, if I'm going to tally the response, we have received the amount of 3500. You can see right over here, you can see we have received the date being created of this order with the time. For the country, I've received it as India. You can see right over here. Name of the person I've purchased, Smart Person 12. You have received the address, city as Indore, state as Madhya Pradesh, the postal code, country as India. For the dummy mobile number, the mobile numbers. Email as smartperson12@pabblytudes.com. Card payment over here you can see with all the other details you can see right over here. As we have received the order details, this means that BigCommerce has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. Now, whenever a new order is going to be created in our BigCommerce account, we are going to receive the response of the order ID. And with the help of the order ID, we are going to receive the response of the order details that has been placed. Okay. Now, as we have the details of the order that has been placed in our BigCommerce account, I want to create a card of that order in my Trello. Okay. I want to create a card in my Trello account now. So now let us add another action step to this workflow. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Trello. As in my Trello, I'm going to create a card of the order being placed. Okay. So as I've done that, it is asking for the action event. For the action event over here, I'm going to select it as create a card with plain text type description. I'm going to select the card. Okay. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which you can add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, it is asking for the username, API key and the token, with the help of which we are going to connect our Trello to Pabbly Connect. So to have the access of all these details over here, you can see it says developer key hyperlink. I'm going to click on this button right over here. As I'm going to do that, we'll be landed towards the developer API keys page, and as I'm going to scroll down, the personal key is provided to us. This is the token. So I'm going to copy it from here and I'm going to paste this API key right over here. Okay, this is the API key. Now to have the access of the token, if I'm going to go back to the developers page, over here you can see it says token, and this is the hyperlink of the token. I'm going to click on this button right over here. Okay, over here as we're going to land towards the token page, this is a username. So I'm going to copy this username from here and paste it right over here in my Pabbly Connect workflow. Now to have the access of the token right over here, what we are going to do is we are going to give the permission. So I'm going to click on this allow button. We have created the token. I'm going to copy this token from here and I'm going to paste this token in my workflow right over here, and then I'm going to click on this save button. As I've done that, you can see Trello has now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for us to select a board. So I've created a board in my Trello account in the name of BigCommerce orders. You can see right over here. So for the board over here, I'm going to select it as BigCommerce orders. Next, it is asking for the list ID. I have created a single list in my board in the name of new order placed. So what I'm going to do is for the list ID, I'm going to select that same list. Okay. After that, it is asking for the name. So for the name of the card that we are creating, I want to give the card name as firstly the ID of the order. Then I want it as dash. Next to dash, I want the name of the customer who have placed the order. Okay, so I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer from my previous response. Okay, we have received the name right over here, first name space the last name. Okay, so this is the name of the card that we are creating. After that, it is asking for the description of the card. So for the description of the card over here, I want the name of my customer again first. So firstly, I'm going to write over here as customer name. After over here, entering the customer name, I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer. First name space the last name. After the customer's name, I want the customer's email. So over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it as email. Over here in place of name, I'm going to search for email. Okay, I'm going to search for email right over here. I'm going to map the data of the email. After the email, I want the phone number. So over here, now I'm going to search for the phone number. This is the phone number. I'm going to map it. Okay. After the phone number, I want the address. I'm going to search for the address right over here. I'm going to map the data of the address. Street, comma, space, city, comma, space, state, comma, space, country, comma, space, and the postal code. Okay, this is the customer's detail. And lastly, I want the amount. For the amount over here, I'm going to write it as, I'm going to search for the total. This is the total. I'm going to map the data. So this is the total right over here. This is the description that I want of the card that I'm creating. And after filling all the details, I don't require all these fields. So I'm going to skip the part and simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right over here. As I've done that, we've received a response. This is a positive response right away. So I'm going to open my Trello account now. As I've done that, you can see right over here, a new card has been created in my Trello account. The name of the card is 102 Smart Person 12. This is the card detail. detail, and this is description right over here that we have added, you can see, with the details of the order. So as we successfully created a cart in our Trello account with the help of the order that was placed in our BigCommerce account, this means that we successfully created an automation between BigCommerce and Trello with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a business and I manage my online store with the help of BigCommerce. My objective was that as soon as a new order is going to be created in my BigCommerce account, automatically I wanted to create a card of that same order in my Trello account so that my team can manage all the data. And for that I've created this amazing automation between BigCommerce and Trello with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.